Hello everyone, happy N7 Day. For those of you who don't know what it is a day dedicated to all things Mass Effect. So here we are with Mass Effect 1, Legendary Edition. I literally had no idea this was the day until Fox reminded me. Fox reminded me this morning, I was like, oh yeah, it's N7 Day. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's an idea on what to stream. Because I had no idea what to do. Because I did mention that I was going to do an experiment today. I thought about it last night, I thought about it this morning, and I thought, no, the experiment's just no. A, it's likely not going to work, and B, just, I don't know. It's not for today anyway. Especially now, N7 Day is a thing. So, yeah. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, because I have still yet to find out what the save data state is of Nier. If Nier Automata has no save data, then I am going to probably scream and cry all at the same time. And then work about the best way to get back to where I was. So yeah, that's a fun outlook. Also, yeah, like, I know I streamed this before when it was released. And yeah, that was back when I had a PS4 Pro, I think. Yeah. It's been a while since then. I've not actually played it since at that point. So I thought, you know what? Let's have it on the PS5. Let's see how much better it looks. There's not a PS5 version, and BioWare have stated they're not going to make a PS5 version, which is understandable, because they've done everything they want to with this at this point, and they want to move forward with Dragon Age Dreadwolf and Untitled Mass Effect 5. Which, again, understandable, and hopefully today we'll also have some really good news about future Mass Effect things, because BioWare has a tendency to do that for N7 Day, because like, it was completely a fan-made thing, N7 Day, and there's like, BioWare just adopted it. It's like, yep, cool. Yeah. I am on 2 hours of sleep because I struggled to settle down last night and then woke up at 3:20 because my bladder said, "Hey, we need to be working." Yeah, and then I couldn't get back to sleep after that. So yay. Yay. Anyway, though, that's enough for the updates. I've got no more news to give, so let's catch up with some chat and then jump into things. And hello, welcome DJ first. Yup. Hello, welcome Zero. Do you think Japanese cow say? My God, Zero. I don't see you for ages, and you come in and drop that cursed thing. You know what? Just for that, Zero, you're being immortalized. There you go, now everyone has to read how cursed that was. Hello, welcome, Callie, and thank you very much for the hydration reminder. Fresh bottled water. As opposed to the non-fresh bottled water, because we bought some more yesterday, because there was a possibility that we're going to have some form of tropical storm / maybe a hurricane on Thursday, so Callie very much thought we're stocking up on water just to be safe. Turns out it's probably just going to be a bit of a rainy day. But if I'm not around on Thursday, you'll know why, because internet and power don't tend to work amazingly well in hurricanes. Oh, just got to use let them banned. I mean, in fairness, Zero could ban you for saying banned, so you never know. Josie Lone, welcome. It's once again time to haze the dragon. Well, I just showered. Like, literally, I got out of the shower 35 minutes ago. Literally, that's why my hair looks like this, because it's still wet. This is why, my chest looks like this, because I haven't got a chance to get fully back into my meat suit. So, here you go, see me scaly. Thank you for telling off 3 moments, DJ. And welcome to chat, Callie. This dragon is my favourite dragon. Which one? Oh, you mean the sequiny one over there? Yeah, I can see why. It's kind of nice and glittery. Maximum Michael and Deer, I think here clickies could be crazy though. I did look and know my microphone was muted. It could have been the music. It actually could have been the music, because it was quite clicky at times because it's old. Like, it's back from when Mass Effect 3 originally released, which was quite a while back. And it was back during Miracle Sound's earlier career, where his audio mixing and setup weren't quite as good as they are now. So there's still some irregularities and inconsistencies in the music. So that's possibly what it could be. Just your brain then. That's also a possibility. Just yeah, Blake's always chirping away. Oh, God. You're going to like Blake to front again, aren't you? Hasu, hello and welcome. Happy Mass Effect Day. That comes later. You started playing Nier yesterday. Hey, nice. Hope you're enjoying it. In all honesty, Nier and Nier Automata are probably my favourite Platinum Games creations, because the rest of their games that I've played just don't do it for me. Bayonetta still stands as the only Devil May Cry-like game that I can play, but I am definitely not the target audience for Bayonetta. I really am not. Babylon's Fall was awful and has closed down, which is good. And I don't actually know off the top of my head any other Platinum games. Feel free to remind me of some in the chat. I might actually remember some, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge. Callie wants kitty screen time. They're asleep and hiding. Like, if I'd been streaming like an hour earlier, like, you know, before my shower, Capius was sleeping right there. Right on the floor, just down there. He was sleeping stretched out, absolutely zonked out. He made one move, and all the move was to put his paw over his face and look adorable. So we'll see by the time I get to gameplay whether or not they come out or not. If they do, then I'll do kitty scream time. If not, then I'm afraid I'll have to refund the points because they're not here. Jack, hello and welcome. Is asleep. Sounds like she needs it. Maybe one day, no, Master Jack and Dax suggested Torture Mug. They have. That's the problem. They have remastered it, and it's still shit. All three of them still are. Ugh. God, quote number 1187 belongs to that cursedness. Like, a lot of, like, the quotes generally basically be, just generally are me misspeaking like that, me being lewd, me being weird, my reaction to sours or Twinkies, or curse shit like that. Like, you get, every so often, you get a little sprinkling of cursedness. And also, quote 3 is probably the most, was the most cursed, and that one came along. Woke up at 9 AM for a goddamn treadmill sound. Jesus. Not good. Went to Florida. Yeah. Don't like it. Alex, that's tropical event. Technically, no. Remember, I have been through 2 hurricanes in the Bahamas, so I'd count those as my first tropical events. They deserve a medal. You're only saying that, Josie, because you would have fixed it on me in a way that would pierce my nipple, and you just want to see me with pierced nipples. That's all it is. I know exactly what you're going for, Josie. So until we have no power, I love a wet dragon. I'm usually the one making people wet, and I suppose that effect is doubled if I'm wet myself. I don't know. Torian, hello and welcome, and thank you for your contributions to Drunk Stream Challenge. That your dragon's wet too. I am just appealing to everyone, apparently, at this point in time. I am wet and scaly. Come get it. You think you're playing Automata, you decide then pass out? What's the main character? Has the main character got thigh-high boots and arse and is called 2B, or is the character a boy called whatever you want to name him? If it's a boy called whatever you want to... If it's a boy and you can name whatever you like, it's Nier Replicant or Gestalt. Most likely Replicant. If it's 2B, then it's Automata. If it's neither of those, then you are playing the mobile game, which I feel very sorry for you to be playing. I'm going to be playing that myself. I'm going to be streaming that myself, because I am doing the entirety of the Nier series. Done Drakengard, apart from getting the true ending, because fuck getting all the weapons. Fuck that shit. Done Nier Replicant with all the endings. Doing Nier Automata at the moment. will do Drakengard 3 after that. After that, either comes the... No, after that comes the Final Fantasy XIV Nier raids, which I'm working on getting my second character up to the point of being able to do, so you get the full cutscene storyline experience. And after that will be Nier Reincarnation, which is the mobile game. Whether or not that'll be any good or not remains to be seen. I just know that I had quite a lot of characters I liked, including Kaine, and I've lost all my data. Because despite me having an account, I logged into my account and it didn't have any of my save data, so that was a bit bullshit. I'm just glad I didn't spend any money on it. Astral Chain, Babylon's Fall, Vanquish. I've never tried Astral Chain. No, that's actually... As far as I remember, that is the first time I've heard of Astral Chain. Babylon's Fall, I beta tested and then looked at what it was like on release. And no, I beta tested it. Then I played the demo they released and thought, no, just no, this is awful. And then the proof was in the pudding when they shut down the servers less than a year afterwards. And Vanquish. I own Vanquish as well. I bought a dual pack of Bayonetta and Vanquish is going to be on the stream schedule at some point. I just don't know when. Like Astral Chain. I'll take a look. I'll probably take a look at it at some point. Shaded that will come. They're all the way over there though. And they generally, if I shake the trees, they come like an hour later. Because they don't they're sleeping so soundly. Like this is the point the part of the day where they are so deeply sleeping they don't really care about food because they've already been fed. You come for treats, and I'll treat you to coming. And there's the quote that shall not be named. I come for treats too. Oh my good god, I'm aware. Oh dear. Chat's going into an orgy mode already. I mean, Torian and Josie are here, of course, it's going to be an orgy. And Jack goes for a random quote and gets, I already had a severely emotional pee earlier. Not sure what that's from. I know what that's in relation to because when I get annoyed at something, I was like, yo, this has pissed me off. Speaking of which, going to take a piss. Or, yo, it scared the piss out of me. Talking of which, going to take a piss. Red, hello and welcome. Today for lunch, Red cooks pork tenderloin with buttered noodles. Very tempting. Sounds it. I have not had lunch yet because it is only 11:45. And I've already had breakfast, which would consisted of a very large mug of coffee and 2 toasted cinnamon raisin bagels with peanut butter and cheese. Having last night's lo mein. Ooh. I'll be having the stroganoff or the roasted vegetables for lunch. It's 2B. Automata them. Good game, really good game. Really difficult for me to play through again because I went through and when I first did it, I platinumed it and I got every single one of the 26 endings. So playing through it again from the beginning feels like a bit of a chore to me, but I'm doing it for, the sake of getting the entire Nier series on stream. Apart from the true ending of Drakengard, because again, fuck getting all the weapons. Nice. Astral Chain is on Switch. You're welcome to borrow my Switch anytime. Well, I have as a Switch. Cyrus, hello and welcome. Oh, your account keys don't care. Oh, it's always an orgy man here. Precisely. Precisely. B-Dubs, hello and welcome. Thank you for the hydration reminder. Wake them up is vengeance. I don't want to be dealing with more temper tantrums. You do it. You come home, you wake them up and you deal with the temper tantrums. Because I ain't dealing with that again. I've got to deal out tonight with them wanting food an hour and a half early than normal. As far as I'm going to go today, still may no way, Malk. Yeah. I understand, Torian. You're free to take a break or to hang out here or lurk or whatever you need to do is entirely up to you. You are safe here. In whatever way you need to do. Anything, Torian? Appreciate it? Yes. We live in the same time zone now, so I guess it's classified more as a brunch, but I don't eat breakfast, just lunch and dinner. I call it Lun fast. I call the thing where you combine breakfast and lunch, I call it Lunfast because calling it brunch just sounds really, really, really yuppie, and I don't want to sound like a yuppie. That's one with the Nier games. Great writing, but so much to do. Yeah. Yeah. Like, Nier Gestalt, when I played it originally on the PlayStation, on the Xbox 360. Yeah, I got all the endings for that, but with Nier Replicants, they actually added in extra content. And I've heard that, you know, the new version of Automata they released, the End of Your Her edition on the Switch, has even more new content in it, or at least has a nod to Nier Reincarnation in it. So yeah, you get one ending and then be done. Oh, Josie, no, you can't do that. You are missing literally 3/4 of the game if you only get one ending. Literally, you are. I would not recommend only doing one ending for Nier Automata. You are missing out on most of the story if you do that. Because the first playthrough, you get some of the story. The second playthrough, you get the same part of the story, but told from a different angle. The third playthrough, you get the rest of the story. And the fourth playthrough, you see the ending of that story from a different perspective. Once you've got all 4 endings, you then... After you get the 4th ending, you then go on to get the final ending of the 5th ending. Those 26 endings, 21 of them are joke endings. So, just get the main 5 endings, honestly. To switch from phone to PC and show me your channel and the channels you may like. No shit, Twitch. Who would have guessed I would be interested in the stream I'm following? I'm watching on another device. Oh, the Twitch algorithm is so balked. New games are massive time invested to move. I mean, in fairness, it depends. You can actually control how much of it you experience. Like, obviously the best way to actually experience the Nier games is to go through all of the main endings and do all the side quests. However, you don't have to, but getting all the endings is kind of a prerequisite, at least not Automata. Nier Replicant, because the fact that the final ending was locked behind getting every single weapon and fully upgrading them, that was an arse. That was an absolute arse. It really is. I guess I'll do 5 endings or just watch them. I do fully recommend it. I really do. You will find that playthrough 2, for a lot of it, is similar to playthrough 1. You're just playing a different character. But the events are mostly the same. You're just seeing like things from a slightly different perspective, and you're understanding a little bit more, which is kind of how Nier storytelling goes. But when you start the 3rd playthrough, it is massively different. And then you have a point of divergence towards the end of that, which gives you 2 separate endings. So technically, you only actually have to play it through 3 times, and then a tiny little, replay the ending. That's all you have to do. If you want to get one ending, there is literally 2 endings you can get right after the tutorial in Nier Automata. There's one you can get in the tutorial of Nier Automata. If you include the joke endings, there is one you can get right at the beginning. Get shot down. And that little bit where you're doing the arcade style fighter shooter, if you get shot down there, you get an ending. Easy mode because I'm trash. No, there's nothing wrong with easy mode on Nier Automata. That's what I played on most of the time. I streamed on normal mode for most of it, and it just got such an arse part way through. It's like, this is more trouble than it's actually worth. It doesn't really feel like... It doesn't really add to the gameplay. Like, the first big major boss in Nier Automata, on normal mode, has an extra phase. So it actually feels like it's a bit more of a fuller boss fight. All the other bosses, it just takes that longer to kill them. It doesn't add anything else on. So, yeah, just play it on easy. You're not missing anything. Thank you, Jay-Z, for your contribution to Drunk Stream Challenge. How long the auto button things you know how to turn off? If you go into your menu and go to equipment, I think, or mods, I can't remember what the actual menu option is, but there's something you can use to change your chips. The automatic chips are there, and you can just remove them. There's 2 endings after the tutorial. One where you uninstall so when we follow up like the base out, yeah, I did that. Yeah, there's a lot of joke endings. Like there's a joke ending for eating a fish. And there's actually quite a fair few joke endings of just fucking leaving. At certain specific story parts when you're supposed to do something, you can't just walk around and leave. And it gives you an ending. It's hilarious. Oh, but seeing my first playthrough of that on PS4, you know, finally done, endings A through to Z all unlocked. I felt such a sigh of relief. You officially have enough channel points to go down the list and redeem everything. Please don't. We'll be here all day. And I don't think some of them can actually interact with the thing. And also not everything's enabled. So yeah, there are things that are on there that aren't enabled. Well, there are things on my master list that aren't enabled anyway. So you won't be able to redeem those because you can't even see them. So I don't think I've actually got anything paused. I just want to double check because I do tend to pause some of these. Nope, nothing's paused. Cool. I'm going to be hopping over in a minute and still inside the cat, so I'm going to send those points back to you, Callie, for the kitty screen time. Remember some games where at the start you can get a game over in the intro by choosing to stay asleep when called by a serious voice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can get a special game over by just at the beginning. It's like, nah, just not gonna. I think, like, I've seen horror games that do that. Like, at the start of a horror game, you turn around to the door you went in and use it, and it's like, you just fucking left. You just noped out. It's like, that's smart. Smart idea. I got the proposal plan in order. She saw me get to the point in Vanilla Ocarina of Time last night. Oh, no, just the open the modified game proposed. Nice. Nice. Best of luck with that, Josie. There's one game where you can die in the tutorial because the tutorial NPC forgets to heal you if you ask for a repeat explanation. Thanks. Okay, that one I didn't know. That's amazing. That is actually amazing. Oh, God. Right, as everything caught up with, let's... That was amazingly loud. Oh, that's why, because I haven't got the... I've got the volume on. That's still quite loud. Mass Effect 1. Be right back, no problem at all, Callie. Never played a Mass Effect game? They are incredibly good. Andromeda less so. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, the original trilogy, very, very good. And hold up to test time. Oh, good God, that's smooth. Even Andromeda? Andromeda has its moments. But mostly, no. To be fair, that very same game has a lot of comments towards you losing on purpose, which is not a surprise if you know which game I mean. I don't, however, I do know that there is a game that's Pokey recommended to me called Death End Request, which has got lots of bad ends in it. We'll turn motion blend off. Favor quality, increase resolution at reduce FPS. No, we're going for frame rate. We're favoring frame rate. We're going smooth as all fuck. Display image, that should be fine. Controls, gameplay. That I know will come in. Jesus. Mass Effect games are great. Mass Effect 1's only flaw is the BioWare was too afraid to let players fuck aliens, only made an alien for us to fuck that was basically blue human. Still salty that can't romance a Krogan. In fairness, this was their big first undertaking, so they weren't quite sure as to what they can and can't get away with. There's not even a option for at least I don't think there's an option for gay or lesbian romances in the first one. Especially because Liara is an Asari. They become whatever you want them to be. It's like, cop out. But as they went on and they saw what people's reactions were, they expanded what was able to do, and they also did that into Dragon Age. Don't know if I'll stream today. I want to see what I have no experience. I fully understand that, Josie. Only do what you feel up for. And Emoto, hello and welcome, and thank you very much for your 27-month resub. Very generous of you. That was quick. It was, wasn't it? Starting your career. Well, this show here reminds me in Dungeons 2 at the first beginning of you die. Narrator will go, okay, this is your first time playing the game, this is just a tutorial. Come back from the dead, die again, go, okay, what the fuck, you meant to be, you big bastard, that's a chance, and die again, yes, fuck you, bye. Nice. Talk about a game you could not play on Twitch, especially the lost scenes. Those that know the letters MGQ, what I mean. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's banned on Twitch. Pretty sure. Joking, we tried to do, we worked towards losing. Yes. Alright, go for it, Josie. John Shepherd. Jane Shepherd. New ID. Custom female. As if no one could guess.
Please log in to access your profile.
As if no one could guess this. Here you go, runaway court and the like. Run away to court. Go,
Warning.
run. Run away from court.
Detected. Please reconstruct.
Let's come in as long as you did, Callie. And have yourself a good time.
Confirm pre-service history.
Can't imagine what Switch would have against such a culturally rich game. Honest.
Confirm psychological profile.
War hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Now, this is where I'm going to deviate from what I usually do, because usually I go soldier. Usually. Maybe adept. Nope, Vanguard. Going Vanguard. Biotic warriors. They can buy biotics and weapons to take down opponents, and especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. Yep.
Confirm facial identification.
That is the face of a character who knows what I'm like with character creation. Change. Wait, what? Oh, that's janky. To be fair, the right amount of the game is far above what you expect and has characters you can actually emphasize. Who's with or absolutely hates again. Thanks, Ilias. Yes. Cycle presets. So I remember this was a thing that I encountered, and okay, that looks fine. That looks fine to me. Let's just change the hair. Hair color, yeah. It's Chinya. It's got to be red. It's got to be red. It's going to be Chinya. Do you not see the difference? Oh, right, one has the shaved line in. Okay. No, it's not Chinya. Honestly, that's more Chinya than anything, I think. So far, anyway. That's pretty much... That's very Chinya, actually. No, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Brow. Oops. Yes, the drapes match the curtains. Wait, they're both in. Carpet matches the drape. Carpet matches the curtains, that's the thing. Somehow, suddenly I'm not quite liking the face anymore. Damn it. Don't know how if I can try to say I'm still sick. I feel pretty terrible. I feel weak. My vision feels dark. My mood is brittle. Hey, being real like this, I want to paint. I feel so weak when I attempt it because I know I'd have to get up a few skills. I'm sorry to hear that, Tomoto. As always, you are welcome to be here as much or as little as you're feeling able to. Now, what's it? Okay, I like that. I like that for facial structure largely. So let's use that and let's change the hair. Hair color, we go back to the red, and hair we go all the way back here for the Chinya special. Yep. Brow. That one actually looks better. Brown color, make that match the curtains. Yeah. That looks much better. Facial structure. Good with that. Complexion. Yeah. No skin tone. Been in the sun a bit too long there. She does have a skin tone that makes her appear as if she's a ghost. Thickness, face size. I'm not going to do any of that. Face always had to work on the face of my character since it always looks off no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Iris color. I don't want to see it. Unless they let me do something quote unquote otherworldly. Which they very often... I can't even see that. That looks like it might be... No. Oh, no, that looks like it's purple. Okay, so purple does seem to be an option. Oh, red. No. Let's go for purple. A very distinct purple. There. That's purple to me, yeah. Well, it could just be dark blue and I've just completely bamboozled myself. Jaw... that's fine. Mouth is fine. Nose is fine. Hair is fine. Makeup. It's fine to me. Scars. I think I have maximum scarage. Oh, can I get... Oh, can I get the Chinya scar? Can I get a Chinya scar? I doubt I can. I can get close, but I can't get an actual Chinya scar. That's probably the closest I'm going to get. So, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, see, there's a dark blue, maybe a bluish purple. Now you say it, yes. Fuck it, we're going for those. That's distinctly red, because I can't find a purple. Finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Thank you for noticing that, Cyrus, because otherwise I wouldn't have done. Yep.
Identification confirmed.
What about difficulty? We're just going to go for casual. We're just going to go for casual. Actually, let's go for normal. No auto level up, level scaling, classic mode, original 160 level range we're using instead of the new 130 range. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Go with legendary then. Subtitles on, please. Scroll power usage defensive. All auto saves are on. Yes, please. They're taking half an hour to get through catching up with chat and getting into the game.
She
It's not
grew
bad.
up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling traveling to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it... Mass Effect. And there's the goosebumps. That never fails to get me. Oh, that's smooth and sharp.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring
Mass?
approach vector. All All stations secure for transit.
But we'd be mixed up. I'm sorry to hear that, Moto. Also paying attention to Insanity playthrough and relax. Relax for the moment.
Has begun.
Insanity you save for your second playthrough. Insanity is where you do New Game Plus, not base game. Oh, yeah, it is pretty. Time to drop roll credits.
Relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Ooh. Wait, the thing they use for space travel things is called a Mass Effect. Like, it's a thing, a tool. Gives me interesting physics thoughts. You know, space-time. Any interaction is related to the massive things. Is that the thing? This pretty much. It's basically the Mass Effect engine revolutionized technology because essentially it turns anything that goes near it into a particle accelerator or a particle accelerated object. They even use this in weaponry. So all of your guns, at least in this one, have small Mass Effect engines in them, which basically take small pieces of metal off of a pretty much inexhaustible supply and fire them forwards. It's the Mass Effect technology.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
But also because it's alien technology that they just found, no one knows exactly how the shit works.
Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission.
Mass Effect is a physical phenomenon, I think, on which most of these things are based on. Yes.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, so at least Shepard doesn't look nightmarish, which has happened before to me. I don't. Okay, fine. Yeah, look, there's things. What's going to use let's use that. So I've got throw, warp, and I've actually got points. Okay, cool. I've actually got points to spend. That's good. No, that's I'm looking. Oh, I forgot how this game worked with points. Sarah, hello and welcome. What sort of a day is it for you, my friend? So, assault train increases melee damage, gives weapons damage, grants adrenaline burst of agility. Throw. You know what? You know what? Because I can, and because having high charm really is good for this.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
So they no problem at all, Sarah.
Status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Kaz's voice sounds similar to Avery Johnson from Halo. It might be the same one. Like, he's very prolific. Got help. No problem at all, Josie. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Talk to the Milkies. Milky Wilkies.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
Milky Wilky Malky
I
Shakes.
just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Check Avery Johnson's David Scully. Ah, Jenkins. Wigger and Home, welcome. Part of the law with regards to the seemingly unlimited ammo is that each gun has a large ammo block of, say, tungsten, for which the gun then shaves about a sand grain sized bit, which is then accelerated. Also, the captain's voiced by Keith Davids, who did the animated Spawn, and Shadowman from Princess of the Rock, Austin High. Yes. They then went and. Mass Effect 2 and 3, they then basically destroyed the law with regard to the weaponry. Thank you, Josie, for getting the clip. Feel free to post it in the Discord if you have time.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Aragon points. Thank you very much, Josie.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I love the Turian sound effects with their voice.
The commander what's really going on.
I really do.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
And I need to know right now before I get thrown into it.
Unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Yeah, the heatsink camera was slightly annoying, but I can see why they did it. Yeah, because EA wanted to shoot a game. That's literally why they did it. Agreeing, but it's understanding. One day it's unlike after the Turian voice treatment. I wouldn't mind getting a voice mod to find that out, honestly. I really would not mind.
It
like,
hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
some people I've seen have homebrewed a Mass Effect role-playing game, and they use the heat sinks in it properly. You know, the way that actually makes sense. Like, your gun accumulates heat as you fire it. Now you can do two things. You can either wait for it to cool down over time, or you can use a heat sink and then pop. Your gun has now got no heat on it. I'm once again wondering if what would happen if Worlds Collided, such as the extragalactic expeditionary force of my Solaris Empire, were to come upon the Milky Way as it is in Mass Effect. Oh, that would be fun. That would be very fun.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy.
Also, Jennifer Hale, amazing voice actress. She doesn't even like computer games, or at least didn't when she did Mass Effect.
It shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek.
Jennifer Hale is even now including Bayonetta.
I only care that you can do the job.
I mean, we definitely have a huge tech advantage, but would have to deal with supply lines. Even a peaceful relationship with the Council, it could be troublesome. This is very true.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard.
You can never be sure how First Contact's going to go. I mean, come on. In Mass Effect, First Contact between humans and Turians went into a fucking war.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet.
First Contact with my Solaris Empire will be solely based on how laggy the game is. Wow. Joker, yes. Yes, his nickname is Joker.
Grab your gear and meet us in
Jennifer Hale's becoming a female Steve Blum. I think that was mostly joking because
and Jenkins to suit up, Commander.
Because of the whole controversy with Bayonetta's voice actress. Nickname based on Paul Heyman, pretty much, yeah. That's fair, Red, but I think my Empire would be friendly, also a bit not haughty, seeing as these species rely on engineering techs to jumpstart their own technological evolution. That is a fair way to see it, yeah.
Dig in here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Yeet.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
You should have known that being a fallen Empire Trilogy is the worst game start condition outside Tomb World. Less Imperial Thieves doing more on the shoulder of giants, I feel. Gateway starters.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
I know, but still. I assume that's what happened to the neck and tear and see what that's on. This is very true. Something I need to check. Need to change. Gameplay is it? No. Graphics? No. Calibration? No. It's not controls, is it? No. Something not gonna be sound. Is it equipment? I could swear there was a way to hide your helmet in this. I could swear there was. Give me 2 seconds, I'm just going to Google that. Oh, it's in the squad screen. Why? I don't know. Oh, look, you can't change it for Jenkins. I wonder why. Weird place to have it. Really weird place to have it. Captain's VA, Keith Davids. Yep, you mentioned that. And Paragon lost his Patrick Sates. No idea what Paragon lost is. There's also fair one he's easily pissed off Overlord, the other leads to Night Fleets, demolishing when an AI inevitably opens to get 150 years early. 2 months to repossess the Night Fleets. I mean, in fairness, kind of. First contact with 40k Galaxy would probably result in all empires of my galaxy pouring resources together to create a galaxy-sized shield akin to the planetary pacifier to make sure none of these chucklefuckers ever get out. Yeah, yeah. It's like, the Eye of Terror opens. Nope, plug that shit up. I don't know why it's in the squad, but thank you, Whitgren. That purifiers will love the 40k universe. The Reapers are more contingency than Grey Tempest, seems they seem to wait for the speech to have a certain technique before wiping them. Yeah. There we go. Would you look at that? Can I get photo mode? Yes, I can. Hide UI. No, can I give me that? Can I get a zoom, please? Oh, there we go. There we go. Close. There we go. Okay, now enough. That's the thing. I was getting the perfect screenshot for the thumbnail. Yeah, we got some the Galaxy so continues that to me. And first when I completed one game Stellaris. I'd never even played Stellaris.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
I forget. Ah, there we go. Change weapons, hold L1. Yes, I know. So me, I want to have my Storm 1. Give me my shotgun. Oh, even though I have skill points in it. But again, to be fair, I don't have skill points in anything. It's just I can get skill points in that. So give me that. So about 30 games. I got too laggy to complete though. Jesus. Goes in with them and the Praetorian in my game. The Unbidden also spawned, but they landed in one of those fortress systems on the edge of the corner, so we got wiped in a month. Nice. Most of my experience at times is TTS one-off where TTS gets played. Stuff. This does look pretty amazing. In... Oh, was it switch weapons to your squad? I don't really need to. Oh, Kyne's using a pistol and Jenkins using a lancer. Yeah, it's fine. I'm putting cheese popcorn. Nice. If you want to take that one step further, whilst we were in Publix yesterday, I saw caramel cheese popcorn. I was like, what the actual fuck is that? Never until I came to America did I have so many food combinations I realised I would never even touch. Christ alive! That was loud. That's still very loud. I think I remember this from last time I streamed it, that was an issue. It's going to be worried about another Fallen Empire awakening and becoming trouble about the materials awakens a bit. We have 100 years ahead of schedule. Rest in peace, Thoroughbred Red Shirt character. Pretty much.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Doesn't tell insurance going on. Omni-Joke be used to bypass but between pictures.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna...
Oh, you went up on the level. Oh yeah, you're also a biotic, aren't you? You have some barrier stuff.
Check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Love one from Big E when he manages to recreate the heresy in game. We take the monks to get here. Enemies jump drives arrive as soon as he speaks. Oh no, I gave him jump drives. Ah, it's a xenophobe. See, this level of sound effects is just completely fine. Now that's a penetration.
Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I wonder if I can just, you know...
Are you wounded, Williams?
I wonder if you can ever just walk away from her.
Burns,
Pretty sure you can't.
The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Because of me.
They must have come for the beacon.
No, it's me.
The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Move out!
I need to take her with me just so I can kill her. The only reason I'm bringing her along as a squad member is because at some point I can kill her. Light armor. That is for Caden, I think. Ooh, equipment, that's it, not squad. Caden. Armor. Yeah, that's much better. And you can have that. Shepherds. Oh shit! I thought I was using it. You know what? Screw it, I'm having that. That's mine. The fuck? Hello and welcome, Q. I don't know much about this game, but I do know that she belongs to Cliff. Yeah, she's a massive xenophobe. She really is. I friggin' hate her. Birds, no points. I'm feeling like the movements when emoting and gesticulating and stuff feel too floaty, too swishy. Is it just me? I mean, in fairness, this was made in 2007, so this is not a recent game. This game was made 15 years ago, and it was the first game they made of this kind. So yeah, the animations are going to be still pretty janky. Oh, I'm avoiding work. I thought you were Q. Oh wait, no, you're just same thing. Run to the waypoint to take cover behind the rock. What, you mean, like, taking cover because, like, I've been doing so far already? Oh, you're telling me all these things that I already know, that I already done before. It's like this is not my first third-person shooter. I am not throwing... I'm not... Actually, yes, I am. Whee! And it goes boom. And it missed because they weren't there. You said 2007 and then you just said 15 years ago and just about died for a second there. Yeah, same. God, the control. The in-combat controls are real janky as well. Yeet. Grenades. Overpowered. What's this? I don't even know what warp does. Just fucking nukes them, apparently. Warp is recharging, use throw them. Yeet. Oh. Still asleep. Story was slow the first Mass Effect. Gameplay was I prefer the third. Third one had a lot more quality of life, but in fairness also, the first one was never meant to be a combat game. It was always meant to be role-playing game first, combat game second, whereas EA didn't like that, so that's why Mass Effect 2 and 3 are more action shootery. Oh, Jack, I was 5 years in 2007, that's weird to think about. The only one is Andromeda because it was on in a $5 bin. Andromeda is the worst Mass Effect. It's, you know, it's still an alright game, it's just a very bad Mass Effect game. With 17. What person reduced enemy armor? Ah, thank you, Whitgren. Can you tell I've never played a Biotic before, apart from Andromeda? Yes, Discord is serving chat. I did wonder why it suddenly went from, 1 to 9+. Is it something you need my input in or my help with, or can it wait until after stream? Yeah, the reason the death of so many good series. Yeah. And the reason why Dead Space 3 was awful.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
How old was I in 2007?
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
I was 21 when this came out. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. I was 11 in 2007. You're all a bunch of babies. Whitgren is the only one here who's close to my age. Because literally there's only a few months between me and Wigrin, as I recall. Or was it? No, there's over a year between us. Lydia, hello and welcome. Colours up onto box. Reach into box, give scritches. Also leave behind some RAM. He was 20 then, I was 10 years. I feel so old. Ooh, weapons. I've leveled up. Yay. Not what I wanted to do. I said my hand born in 1987. I was 18 in 2007. I was born in I was born in early 86. Equipment. Right, weaponry. I don't care about the assault rifle because I'm not really going to be an assault rifle user. The shotgun, on the other hand, I would like to be have a better one, yes. Caden can have the better pistol, and Ashley can have the better assault rifle. Nice. Squad because I leveled up. Oh, that's a lot of level up points. I forgot they were so generous. Okay, so put pistols all the way up because I want to unlock shotguns. Throw and war. I was annoying in 2007. Q, you've been annoying since the day you were born. Don't flatter yourself. That's probably gets why I'm hiding Nakora Thyrus. I fucking know. Yeah, no. You need to DM me as to what's wrong, Lydia? Because if you need, I am quite happy to lend my aid. Oh, you need decryption. You need a fuckload of decryption. Yeah, do that. You can have skin assault rifles and yeah. Box. Whatever's wrong, Lydia, you can feel free to tell me about an incompetence in DMs, or if you just want to lurk here and be in a place where you're going to be accepted and not judged for anything that's gone on, and where you can vent or just be yourself and relax, you're welcome here, as you always are, my friend.
Looks like the
yeah, I'm back in 07. I say because Twitch has been banning people talking about age. Twitch will only ban you if you are basically admitting to being underage in a mature stream, or admitting that you are below the legal age of being on Twitch.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Switch just old ass. Ah, yeah, I understand that entirely. I need you to with the name of the shotgun, I'ma rock you like a hurricane. Well, I've just shot him in the arse. Well, you can definitely tell what these enemies are. They're definitely husky. But I know that feeling, Lydia. Like, it may not be that old, but even looking at that that picture I drew of your Protogen and Maya Mari, just looking at that just makes me sad. It's like that feels like it's my peak art, and it was wasn't even that far into my arc stuff. That's what makes the Geth as a race and stars when I'm bored. Driven simulator mechanic can start with but I think the one you were going for there was Paper, Widgren. Paper's the one, yeah, that tells me off. Yes, 7 on 2007. I guess math's not your strong point. Got bong paper. I thought as much. What was that? I mean, that would. So if you were 7 in 2007, then you were born in the year 2000, which would make you 22 now. That's kind of what I'm using already. Caden, what do you use? Oh, that's just slightly more accurate. That's really not worth it. It is not. Wait, there's armor. Oh, I can't use medium armor yet. Fuck it, goes to Ashley then. That looks really cool as well. Don't start to art masochism where no art is ever good enough. Especially mine. That's not how I remember that being.
Humans, thank the Maker.
I say it's because 2004 on play.
Before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this
I need to take Ashley's helmet
Manuel
off.
and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to
Chinya
hide.
looks so fucking pale.
Their lives to save us.
That's no change, but still.
Humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Damn it, why did I get a one-sided coin then? Fuck!
The destruction rushing towards us, to understand there is no escape, no hope. No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up. Pop him in the mouth. Give him the old Kuno treatment.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't
And preferably her armor as well. Have a run around an armor jumpsuit. Preferably treading in the line of fire.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the vacation passes.
Yeah, no kidding. Realizing everyone's wearing such 2000s makeup. Yeah, I mean, development of this was started when it was in the 2000s. Could have been the actual door. Chinya makes Kratos look tanned. Pretty much, yes. I mean, there is actually a lore reason why she's that pale. Like, you know, a good thing when it comes to that was going to sound really pretentious. A good thing, you know, when coming to a long-running OC like Chinya is for me. There's a good lore reason behind pretty much everything. Scimitar. Ooh. Yes. Everyone's gone, I'll be fine. Yes, fine. Wasn't one side coin, just one with madness on both sides. Ow. Who would have thought walking through fire hurts? Hello and welcome. I have come. So do I, but I'm not showing it on Twitch because I'll get banned.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Well, it's like a new mattress saying no more back. Hopefully shit was expensive. Ooh, I hope so.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
That always made now that I see it in there, it just reminds me of the video I saw of the alternate thing of you Saren aiming the pistol, pulling the shot, and it just bounces off of Niles' shield like cock shotgun. Doom music starts. He's excited for Wednesday. What's happening Wednesday, Shin? If you've told me before, then I have forgotten and I sincerely apologise. The best thing about having a shapeshifter as your OC is that any inaccuracy or visual design decisions can be in the universe can be rationalised away with because I felt like it. Yes. I mean, so technically, yes, Shinya is sort of a shapeshifter, but at the same time not. It's like, it's really weird. Essentially, if anyone has seen Quantum Leap, the TV series, it's kind of like that. Sort of. Ah yes, who doesn't know and love the rabbit hole of OC lore? I can sing a song about it, which is funny because about Annie's OC lore, I can actually sing a song I wrote. Please say laughter here. Hello, Mr. I'm not the villain. So many butt cameras. Yes. And the thing is, like, the thing is, Shepard has a fairly reasonably, proportionate figure in this. Fairly reasonable. In Mass Effect 2 and 3, they give her tits. Like, massive gahongas. And arse. He's not going to see as massive amounts of strange cybernetics. Yeah, pretty much. It's a bit.
Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't know why that thought to switch me to my God of War releases this Wednesday. Ah, right. I am not all that massively excited for it, but then again, like, I was kind of mad about the original. I don't mean the original. I mean God of War 2018. Yeah, something like that. What the fuck? Fox, hello and welcome, and thank you very much for the gift sub. Very much appreciated, and congratulations to Josie for receiving it. Welcome to N7 Day. I mean, in fairness, who doesn't like honkers? There are some people. There are some people who don't like them either for themselves or on others. For some reason the screen is frozen, but audio is fine. I would recommend refreshing Widrin or pausing and then resuming, because that will probably be a connection issue. The biggest honker bonker donker donker ducks. Yes, pretty much. N7 Day, aka Arson Boober Appreciation Day. A real set of badonkaroos. Human spines don't like honkers. Also true. Since I can't remember a lot of my own lore while still using my characters in various role-playing groups, I actually did some creative writing and now have a handful of docs just explaining various lore from create backstories to culture and random beasties. That's pretty good though. In fairness, out of my OCs, Shinya is the only one who's got the really thought out and in-depth backstory. Other ones are either, yeah, they were a... They were, like, in this roleplay campaign, or they did this, they did that, this sort of thing. It's got a kick to it. Ta-da, end of freaking 7. Yes! You said room bigger titty, yes, I'll have it take your spare titties. I mean, I've offered that service as well, but no one takes me up on it because sadly it's not physically possible. And also sounds really, really creepy. Obviously, this ain't gonna work because then 7 Day. Yes! I'd love to rent them out for a few hours or days at a time. Or, just, have a whole, have them attached with Velcro. Shotgun, you gotta be closer. Never! Long-range shotgun. Only long-range shotgun. You know what? There. Have a slightly more accurate assault rifle. Treat yourself. Aiden's like... it's better shields, but no biotic protection. I mean, you don't need biotic protection at this point of the game, yet. And then 7 on Ew Fox. Ew DJ. Ew not respecting N7 Day. Why? Oh, I thought that was my pistol that pulled out. He used to own someone else sibling fucking immunity, bish. Catch. Store. Catch. Store. Like Pokemon image of Jesse and James where Jesse has a breast reduction surgery. Who do you think you took your titties? I've seen that one, but with Pikachu. And Pikachu's the one that gets the gahongas. It's like, why? The internet is a very strange place. Shotguns only get better when you're able to grab the license for them in-game. Yeah. But I also went Vanguard for the first time. Person with snipers on the long-range weapons can't be as the enemy has to run across half to get to you. Yeah, that's pretty much how I played as a soldier when I did my Insanity playthrough. Assault rifles and snipers, nothing but. Also, everyone wants sexy times with Krogan Day. I mean, yes. To be fair, that's just every day for me, though.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
The day that you want sex with a Krogan, it is a day that you mark on every single year as this one specific great event on the 7th of November. But for me, it's a Tuesday. Mass Effect denies me my sexy Krogan times, luckily Rule 34 does not. At least they expanded it to a level for more alien romances, and you know, we got pseudo-Krogan romance with Dragon Age Inquisition. But today is Monday. And 5 parallel universes ahead of you. It's Tuesday in one of them.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that
No,
ship,
Tuesday. Not Tuesday.
Showed up right before the
Tuesday.
attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
They're giving us space kitties to romance. Oh, next logical step is Krogan. Yep, I'm hoping for it in Mass Effect 5. And, you know, whoever the protagonist is has to walk funny afterwards. They have to. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, I need an ice pack. Timeline's a weird thing taken from Chronomancer. Yes. Yes, I had a bit of a fling with one from the Bronze Dragonflight. So yeah, that was weird. Fun though. Hate when I order groceries online because busy and store substitutes an item with a more expensive version of the same exact thing. They're not supposed to do that. Well, at least they don't. Well, at least they don't do it in the UK, unless there is literally nothing else.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The 3 of us were working the crops when that ship
War of
showed up.
Protag Tops.
We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage. Over
Broken
near the
sex.
spaceport, right where that ship
You're
came
still
down.
going to be walking funny afterwards. Because if you top, then their legs are going to go round you and lock like a vice.
They could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us.
Just farmers.
Until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to
It's
get a
automatically in the US to milk my product. That's why I usually physically go.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only...
Brokers have stammer, especially Rex. Oh yes. As gets confirmed in Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 5 main character, what's like the Dr. Livesey characters? Crewman, been watching old holovids and MC. Nah, school with the Krogan. Yes. To be fair, probably not going to be one person topping all, and also more just switching into PP merry-go-round. All I can imagine is just carousel music with that as well now. And then, honestly, if I hadn't already pre-selected the title for this, I would have selected PP Merry-Go-Round as the stream VOD title. Give me 2 seconds. I heard a bit of a knocking earlier. I want to check if it's at the door with an Amazon order or something. It was a massive box. Thank you, Torin, for adding the quote. Thank you, Widgren, for your contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge. The two hopes for the next Mass Effect is no massive Reaper threat to make the first three feel useless, no Shepard protagonist unless we're saying it's his child, another clone, and a Krogan lover. Thanks, Torin. I love being remembered for my most esoteric philosophical statements. O2 hopes because the third is a requirement. First Contact Wars game would be amazing. See? So from what I've heard from BioWare, it's a follow-on, it's a continuation, it is set in the same, timeline as this. It's going to be set in the future, so there's no Shepard, and they have actually said there is going to be no Shepard. We feel Shepard's story has been told. So that's good. That's out and done with. The Reaper threat shouldn't be able to come back lore-wise. So it's not going to be a First Contact game. It's not going to be dealing with Shepard. Most likely won't have the Reapers in anyway. Krogan lover, yes, it has to be a thing. Has to be. But you say that though, Fox. A First Contact Wars game, but make it being like a bit more of either a turn-based strategy or real-time strategy game, like they did with Halo Wars. That'd be a good one. That'd, be able to replicate the grand scale of things. Or like Homeworld. Can you imagine a Homeworld style game, but it's Mass Effect First Contact Wars? That would be amazing. Thank you, Fox, for your contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge. Krogan lived for a long time like Liara, so perhaps Rex romance. Rex is kind of spoken for, though. Creator Shepard has been told. I think it might be the relays, or could bring Ket back from Andromeda. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting if they brought Andromeda's stuff into it.
It's probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Ket had potential. Anyone can fight me on that. Mass Effect Andromeda had potential. It just...
Farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Rex is spoken by for all of by all of Tachanka. Yes, I love that. Was like the mating request for Grunt and one for Shepard. No. And I've seen the comic like Shepard just goes boom. Polyamory swingers, more merry-go-round of a PP and Fadge. And the circuit noises go again. Circuit circus. It did repudiate Andromeda for hours we have, and we could again.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Imagine if Drax came back. Oh my god. Daddy Drac. The one who burst through a wall, as a way of, infiltration, and just goes, ha ha ha, hi. Andromeda had lots of potential and it was pretty close, but the writing was just a bit too weak in all the wrong places. Yeah, like the beginning.
We're risking our lives to save.
But in fairness, it was the C team that was working on it.
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Aragon
Who's
for
in
life.
contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell.
The team did what they could with within what they were told, yes. And also, in fairness, as I said, they're the C team. They're not the experienced people. They're not the ones who are supposed to work on games. They're not even the people who are supposed to work on DLC. They're the ones who are supposed to do little touch-ups and the patches and hot fixes, that kind of stuff. They basically got the people who were the least suited to do the job because EA was greedy and wanted BioWare to make Anthem for some weird reason. Tesla says I had a free update to add Terraria, Risk of Rain, Hotline Miami, Shovel Knight, Guitar Zero, and Slay the Spire, and called it Everyone Is Here. There's even less reason for me to go back to Dead Cells. That's probably Callie telling me there's an Amazon order has arrived. Box of stuff at door is all for you for after stream. Cool. I want something to make you drool. Oh dear. Oh dear. See, now my brain just imploded because you know how in those trashy shades of grey like movies, they often like time the sexy movements to the beat of whatever pops on they play for the scene. My brain imagined that with the most circusy circus music. Oh my god, Emoto, yes. Yes. Yeah, it's always been a walking bad decision, sadly. Yes. Dragon Rex tag team. Oh yes. Oh yes. That made Lydia chew on her box. Seriously, Lydia, are you okay? Also, circus is now what female circus reproductive organs are called. Oh my god, circusy. Thanks, Emoto, thanks. For some reason, because EA arseholes with 0 cents of what customers want. Yeah, nowadays they are. They used to be, but they used to be good. They used to be really good. Just, no, not anymore. Yeah, let's see what else you have in here. Easy Electronics. Just blanket cover, hot cocoa, and plush dragon under the box. Aww. Plush dragons make everything better. Still surprised they're still alive. Adding Hotline Miami Sanzer is interesting because those games are one hit from you, one hit from enemy games. Yeah, but you know, you can still have the universe without having the mechanics. Heavy armor. You can't. No one can wear that. Well, no one I've got currently. But it's also human, so no one's ever going to be able to wear that. And the pistol. That's a rank. That was a rank 2 pistol. Hell, congratulations, Caden. You get an upgrade. Shepherds. You. What's the upgrade for? Oh, it's combat sensor. You don't have body grade combat improves. Ooh, nice. Exit. We don't want. No, I didn't. No, that is not what I wanted at all. Stall upgrade, thank you. Put it on your shotgun. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah. Fine. It goes on Caden's pistol then. Fine. But it was on there before. Did I just destroy that upgrade? Is that what happened? Have I accidentally destroyed the upgrade? It looks like I have. What the hell? Yeah, it seems to have stepped back with Dragon Age. I hope they do the same with Mass Effect. Same. I really hope they do as well. I hope they just let BioWare do their thing. When passion turns to Creed, EA and Blizzard. Yeah, fair. Not even Blizzard. Blizzard's more of a master when used by Activision. Blizzard have been shitty independently as well. You know, the whole thing of, denying a tournament winner their winnings just because they said free Taiwan. You got part of the faults for Circus Center. That is a depiction of Circus. I don't know what it is. Also, this implies Circus Center for, just in case this whole concept wasn't cursed enough as it is. There are two sides of the spectrum that my Emoto exists on. That's enough. Congratulations. Actually, I can't do not say her name. You can't throw mental left to my home jail. Yeah, I think I've actually managed to dismantle it somehow. When I uninstalled it after installing it, I think it actually turned it into Omnigel. Whoops. I bamboozled myself. Oh well, it was only like a level 1 detection thing anyway. It's fine. I hope it's triangle. What happened to the upgrade then? Because it's not there. It's not in anything that she's got equipped. Not anything. It's there in my pistol. Install upgrade. I need to flick it to empty. There we go. I forgot this game's a little bit wonky. And it's also the PC port of the game, so it's wonkier still. Which I still do not know why they did it. They basically took the PC port of the console version and remastered that to give us Legendary Edition. I suppose it was, it was the easiest way to redo all the code from the original, but still. Not as wonky as 2. Oh god, I can't wait for 2. I seriously can't wait for 3 though. I loved Mass Effect 3. Even though by Mass Effect 3 I'd gotten kind of burnt out on the series and never did any of the DLC for it as a result.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
With a little untouched none that lives inside me. She's only one half of me, the other one is things that are not that. Yes, this is true.
A Turian? You know him?
Need to do 3's DLC. I will.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures.
Up, Ashley. Agreed.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Remember, I fucking drew a bikini PP for you once. I'm tired of non-nunny things. Yes, this is very true, Emoto, but because that is not your default, I'm always surprised when that side of you comes out. Well, it only sounds so loose, it just does. Something's moving. Shoots Ashley. Whoop, friendly fire, my bad. We're about miles 10. Oh. Fucking Ashley, agreed.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
Shut the fuck up, Ashley.
We actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
What's the trade for it now? Hotline Miami. Hotline weapons whip really fast inside the enemy for each hit. Cool. She isn't worth it, shooter.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Did you give me?
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yep. That's it. Okay. And Fox has pulled out their unicorn penis. Thank you very much for the bit. Very much appreciated. In fact, for some reason my inner nun is in charge more often than not, and I hardly seem to have any overlap between my nun and non-nun self. And also, Imoto, I have a feeling that if I approach you in a non-nun-like fashion, I think you would probably not enjoy it. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Jack. And also thank you for your contribution to the Drunk Scene Challenge. Don't shoot her, strap into some armoured vehicle, have her absorb bullets to preserve something that has more value than her, like the toilet. Yes. Yes, definitely. Right, so I said it out loud what I thought. Cool. Awesome. Same brain cell. Same wavelength. Give me some dinner, enjoy the rest of the game, kill Ashley. No problem at all, Fox. Thanks for coming in as long as you did. I'll see you later. Enjoy your food. I remember how overpowered grenades are in this. Anti-personnel rounds and hammerhead rounds. Oh. And a grenade. If you approach me in non-nun modes, yes, but if you like in non-nun modes, just like general discourse, there's directly me as a server, yeah, I guess. Yeah, but still, like sometimes even then, though, if I'm in non-nun mode, which is most of the time, and I approach you in that, and I talk to you whilst in that capacity, my thing is like you're probably not going to like it at all, so I just tend to not. 15% damage versus organics, 20% weapons force. I don't really want force, but I do want damage versus organics because it's a shotgun, and I want all this damage I can get capable of. Because the upgrades don't work on a slanting system, I'm not losing damage against anything, I'm just gaining damage against organics. Talking capturing the quote, I tend to not. So like, yes, I do. That's a plasma containment cell. I can warp on that, I think. Yep. Virus goes for a random quote and gets, I've dealt with Scoo's box, I have to deal with Scoo's flaps. That came from an art stream. That one I remember. They often don't realize when you do alludes, like, remember all the times you call the immunity and I was completely confused as to where the innuendo was? When we so much supposed just confused properly. Yeah, this is probably true. Oh, it's one of you bastards. Destroyer. Get destroyer. Throw him. No. Oh crap. That was not at all what I was intending to do, but sure. Sure game. Give me my Kessler instead then. Wood grows for random quotes. Persephone always comes across as kind of seedy in Greek mythology. He was going to say, well, we're going to get food, but one leg, thank you, brain. No problem at all, Jack. Thanks for coming in as long as you did. I'll see you later. Enjoy the food. Eat us. Nearly 2 hours. Lightning flask. Lightning flask. Blast.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Lost. Okay, we can see me hopping there and back. What? Don't get that one. Hold on, face to the lamp. Yes. That's a flask. That's a flask. Oh, jeez. You can get thrown. Thrown right the shit off. Oh, shit. How do I medigel? I've forgotten how to medigel. This one? No. Oh, thank fuck. It's just triangle whenever I'm out. Oh, that's not healed me by enough. Oh, that's the visions are making my brain melt. I'm just having general illness things. Could be both. Could be both. Oh, there's a lot of shit going on, and I'm not liking any of it. You get warped. Up. Start the charge. Not what I was wanting you to do, but sure. Shepard is disarming it with her ass. I mean, yes, it's very well known that Chinya's ass is magical and has amazing properties, but never realized it was, a demolitions charge disarming thing. I was just wondering if there was going to be a loot crate or something. Right there. Demolition charge disarming is code for anal cream pie now. Chinya's up for it. I say that like there's stuff that she's not up for. She is pretty much up for most things. I know there's still enemies down there. I can see them on radar. That was effective. I'm having fun with biotics. I can tell you that now. I'm really having fun with using biotics. Okay, so that is it. Mages use all sorts of things as magical foci. Chinya chooses to use her panties in this case. Pretty much. Thought Chinya was a woman. How can she be up for anything? Well, you know what they say. All it takes is a good strap on. Fuck is my brain even at this point now? Shield battery. Yes, please. And weapon sight. That goes on to you, doesn't it? Improved sighting. Ooh, better accuracy. Yes, please. Caden, you can have the combat sensor, and you might as well have hammerhead rounds. There you go. Have a bonus for your pistol. Or hell, hard-like technology won't even need to go to your drawer. Or, you know, in some realities, Chinya does, you know, some settings, Chinya has access to magic, so she could just quite, you know, just conveniently conjure a penis, and then when she's done with it, just, you know, dispel it, because, like, they're cumbersome. They get in the way a lot. Of course, I'm picking up a pistol called the Edge, because I'm edging at this point. God. Sorry, not sorry. Worried now. Ah. Want to get to do a lot of push-ups. Well, let me go and finish looting over here. Otherwise, I'll miss where I'm doing. Cumbersome. Yeah, exactly. Heatsink. That's actually kind of useful. Right, okay, now that's done, I'll go and do those push-ups. That's a lot, so that's 25. Back in a sec. Well, more than a sec, really, but hey. You know what I mean. Oh, the scales. Still alive. Remember a conversation I had with my mum of, what if I was born a boy? I was like, no, boober, more convenient. And mum was like, yes, but pee-pee, less convenient. I completely forgot that pee-pee is a thing that happens with boys, so that was a 1000% none mode. Apparently your brain was having none of that. One second. Thank you, Torian. Nicely caught. 1,190, Jesus Christ, I've had so many quotes. Alright, go for it, Torian. Enjoy your beer back. PP is a myth. PP doesn't exist. PP is an invention of satanic cultists trying to seduce us into sin. I could dispute that, but if I did with evidence, I think I'd get banned on Twitch. It's not even think, I know I would. And proving otherwise also would probably break down the sibling relationship. I also remember when this, in the original, I'm very certain this was a proximity thing, like you got close to it and it would do its thing, not you had to investigate it. You know what, I can't remember if you can sell in this game, all you can do is break down to Omnigel. Wigger gets a random quote, gets the ever so simple one of penis can. Canned penis for all your convenience. Incredibly fitting for the conversation happening at the moment.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
See, Caden here could have been the protagonist. He actually could have been the protagonist of the entire series, and then Shepard has to steal it from him. Yeet! See? Shepard just steals the protagonist's powers. Damn it, Shepard, you saw it from Caden. Actually, no, I'm glad. Caden would have been a very, very, very weak protagonist. Yourselves up in this game. There's even more several exploits to make money with it. Right.
We identified the ship that
I know you can do. I thought you could. I know you can do conversion to Omni Gel, but I couldn't remember if you can sell equipment or if you just had to get credits from doing shit.
They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
I love that she just stands and takes whatever he does. As like, that look between them, they're gonna fuck later.
This human must be eliminated.
They really gonna fuck. Yeah, one of the reasons I like this game and other games not safe for Twitch is because it takes yet another approach on sci-fi setting where instead of war and all that shit dominating everything, it's just the natural emotion of horny. Yep. Yep.
You had us worried there, Shepard.
Imagine Caden's the first human Spectre unlucky. See, the thing is, Caden wouldn't become a human Spectre. It would still be Shepard that would become a Spectre. It's just Caden would be the protagonist who has the vision. So you'd be playing as Caden, but you'd have the option to have Shepard along as a party member. That would make it for a really, really weird dynamic. Matt's just coined the term NSFT for particularly delicate and appealing hands because those are not safe for 10. So that's what my brain was like. Also, boob window. That wasn't a boob window 10. That was a boob balcony. You said NSFT and my brain immediately goes to my WoW guild name, not spec for that.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours.
Minor throbbing, nothing serious, and Caden just goes, "Aww."
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Got the associations today, I know, right? Trying to think of what NSFT might mean. Not safe for Twitch. Basically stuff that can't be streamed on Twitch. Or shown.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves.
No, that's just my horny brain. That's just my horny brain going on. It's fine. That's perfectly normal for me.
Associated with intense dreaming.
If only that was very subtle with that acronym there. It was already fully migrating the new engine with some of the old stuff. True, yeah. I mean, come on. The other acronym of the other game is COCK. So you got Tits and Cock 2. In Spain, there's a place called the Balcón de Europa, the Balcony of Europe, and my mum was ever something called, particularly boob-spilling, boob-showy, bras and clothes, Balcony to Europa, so love it. Love it. And game isn't on Steam, so I can't look into it. These are like, yeah, just Google it. Just Google it. It's not a Steam game, you just Google it, you download it, and you don't talk about it. and you definitely don't explain its presence.
I saw
It's essentially a Flash game where it runs on that.
death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
Cock 2 DP ahoy. I mean, that was possible in Cock 1.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh.
And in tits.
Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
I love it. I need to speak to you in private. Kane just snaps to attention and fucks right off. And Dr. Jack was like, but this is my room. Oh, fine. Oh, boy. Full penetration for beginners. Yes. Yes, those games are nutshells, yo. Yeah. It regressed into the space. That is completely fine, Torian. Whatever you feel safe doing. Apparently, this is both this game I hadn't heard of and ones I do. Yeah, it's the same guy. It is the same guy.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's a mistake.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why
yeah, sounds about right, yeah.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Does pity affect all bans, or is it just event to standard which separate? Event and standard are separate. However, if you have a certain amount of pity on event banner, it will carry over to the next one. Basically, it will always continue on that until you use up the pity, regardless of how many times the banner actually changes. Just like the VA for Anderson. Yes, he is very, very good at his job.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain.
The voice acting in this trilogy is just superb.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here.
I'm sure with no reason to prevent your brain sorry to hear that tomorrow.
Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
So I don't get no, I can try my luck with Ryan Shogun instead. Also, that VA sounds familiar. Yep, that is precisely it. Like, the last 5-star I pulled was Sino. And I have got a total accumulation of 50 pity at this point in time, and I'm holding on to that. If you're talking about, well, if you're talking about Captain Anderson's VA, that's Keith Davis. He's been in quite a lot of stuff. If you're talking about Shepard's VA, that's Jennifer Hale. She's also been in quite a lot of stuff. For instance, she is the Gunner VA in SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO.
Just before I lost
He's in a lot of COD games. Yes, he is.
Vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon.
He's also in Saints Row for Equality. I believe so, yeah.
Blueprints for some ancient weapon.
Did he voice Obama and Rick and Morty? He did, yes.
Saren took it.
That is indeed Obama and Rick and Morty.
I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
What? Yeah, of the 5 there are.
He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
It's like a review I heard said, you know, when you make something like Saints Row 4, something as amazing and, you know, unbelievably zany as that, it's like, you can't go anywhere from that. You can't top Saints Row 4. So they went and remade Saints Row 1. It's like, it was not, meh. That brings our question on what Dead Cells enemies they're going to add to Terraria, because Terraria add enemies when they have a crossover. Don't Starve, no enemy has been added to Terraria. Orc vs Humans, think it's war called. And a new one in Terraria. Probably a boss. He's also Dr. Facilia and Princess and the Frog. Saints Row 3 is best in my opinion. See, I never played any of the other Saints Row games. I basically picked up Saints Row 4 as my only Saints Row game, and I loved it. And I think I tried one of the previous ones, like maybe Saints Row 2. It was like, I just couldn't get into it. It was too much like GTA. It was just GTA to me. But that said, I'm pretty sure that I have Saints Row 3 available on PlayStation Plus Premium. Now that you've said that, I'm going to check now, Virus. Give me 2 seconds. PlayStation Store. Search for games. Saints Row the 3rd. Oh, well, would you look at that? Saints Row the 3rd included, Saints Row 2 included, Saints Row 4 included, Saints Row Get Out of Hell included. Well, pretty much all the Saints Rows I've got apart from the first one, and I have never played the first one. It's the first or the second one I've played before, and you know, just couldn't get into it. But hey, if that might be a thing if people want to see the Saints Row games, although Saints Row 4 might not be a thing because of the dildo bat. Thank you for the link, Torian, for the things that he's done. In this case, the thing I'm going to say for now and wait for Raiden. That's fair. I want Yay Miko, but I want Daya more. Saints Row 1 was very much GTA. Saints Row 2 became a bit more of its own game. Saints Row 3 then went almost full parody. Yeah, because I remember reading and hearing that Saints Row was basically to be a contender to GTA, and they... And, like, I think, they got praised on some aspects of it that were unintentionally silly. So they kind of embraced that in Saints Row 2 and got even more traction for the silly things they put in. So they just went full on it on 3. Want to get Saints Row 2, but heard you need a mod to actually get it to run. That is very common with a lot of old games now. That is incredibly common. It's always been that way. Your brain somehow got a wire cross and got triggered by my Dark Pass, which is completely unrated, literally anything, but brain won't listen. Dark Pass upon me. I'm so sorry, Moto. There's also Dildo Baton 3. Great! Great! It's fine, I just won't equip it. I won't equip it or pick it up, and then I'll be able to stream it just fine. In theory. That way severe, probably not 3 or 4 as well, because of BDSM stuff. True. And 4 is just absolute nonsense. I liked 4 because of the nonsense and also the powers you get.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not.
There's enemies who use it. Oh, right, okay. I can't stream Saints Row 3 or 4 then. Maybe I'll stream Saints Row 2. Maybe.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador.
Right with you, I only played 4 and I loved it. Thing is though, as I played 4, I'm very aware of everything that 4 brought to the table, and I think that would taint my experience of 2 and 3 because it's missing a lot of that stuff. Obviously on the Picasso. That's actually very true. I do have a Picasso account. I've never streamed on it for, for reasons. I could also do it. I mean, I also need to get around to doing not safe for work art streams on that as well. And just get back into the habit of doing art streams. What use dildo bat is perfectly wholesome to use, just giving an example of human anatomy. Sex ed is very important, it's education and wholesome.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay.
Saints 4 dubstep can. Oh, that was one of my favourites. The dubstep can was just amazing.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I just remembered. I'm gonna have to. In my full stream playthrough of this, I am gonna have to flick the gameplay away to hide certain cutscenes because yeah, romance is gonna happen and those scenes get a bit racy. Saints Row 3 had a mission where you literally break a guy out of a BDSM pony barn, but I think Twitch is fine with the game scene. There's a category for it and 2 people currently streaming it. That should be fine then, because you know it's not on their banned. It's on the banned list, and I think it's because there's no actual sex going on. I think that's that is why it's not banned.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together, and I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp.
There's a lot of innuendo, sexual humor, but no uncensored nudity. That's probably why it's safe then.
We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here?
Anyway, I still remember how, like in my dark past, there wasn't proper distinction between session and non-session interaction. So basically, in my sub mode 24/7, I'm slipping into that director. No one's making my brain feel bad. Is there anything we can do to help Moto? The romance scenes have audio too, because you could just get a new censorship picture GIF and put it up over top. I don't think the trans dragon of censorship is large enough to censor it because it pretty much is quite full screen and moving around the screen as well. And I think what I recall, the audio in it is just like background music. Oh, hi Capius, you woken up at last. Reminds me, it has a lot of DMCA music. If Twitch actually lets you do the music, then you should be fine. But yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, Twitch have done that agreements now, so most copyright music, as long as it's actually in the gameplay, is actually fine to use. To make it be as obtuse as possible. That's making me want to get a special piece of artwork for censorship things. Just shows a dragon cuddling a pillow and say absolutely no sex happening in here. Honest. Nothing lewd. Nothing lewd, only pillows.
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet.
You have the sticker already. That's true, I just need to add text to it. And we'll probably need to put a background on it so, obscure things. That one, yes.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably
Do I actually have that sticker anymore on my PC? I don't think I do. I think that got lost in the move. Paragon points. Paragon points. I can't remember what I meant to do. That was still good. Never heard it. I'm not sure, giving me the guidance for comfort, let's call it. My brain's craving wouldn't potentially make it worse, but also not giving them is going to continue to make my brain feel like its needs aren't being met properly, so I don't know, maybe distraction. I don't want to get out of my brain. I mean, distraction is here. Sort of. In forms of game.
Glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Oh yeah, I actually get to be here now. And commanding officer may specify destination of Normandy. It's telling me to go there. It actually was literally telling me to go there. FTL comlink. Examine. Codex entry with XP. What happens when you boil a bottle of piss? It becomes XP. Ah. Oh, God. I'm really, really fucking awful. There's a codex entry there, as I thought. Well, it might be on a later one. Hey, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
There we go. Thank you for catching that one, Torian. Now for some gorgeous cutscenes showing off the Citadel. Jesus! Oh, hello, welcome me. That's fucking beautiful.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Distraction also a thing back then. I realizing it doesn't work. It's because distraction was practically meaningless in Dark Past Times time. Ah.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Mine. Was never really safe. Back then you weren't, no. You are now, though.
Step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren?
Fun,
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Freaking hate Udina.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are.
Fucking hate this guy,
Sounds
I
like you
really
convinced
do.
the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every
Jack got me food, and how are you?
He needs
I'm alright.
to be stopped.
I've had
The
food.
Council has
I'll be
to
having
listen
lunch
to
after I'm
us.
done with this, though.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance
Spectre
to
Council
prove you
does
could get
whatever
the
it
job
wants.
done.
Reminds me of Stellaris once again. I'm usually one of the
Dead,
Legion
and the beacon
souls.
was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with
Punch
me,
him.
Captain.
Nah, I'd rather
I want to
shotgun
go
him.
over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I hate you, Ashley. Shut the fuck up.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
You fucking xenophobe.
Big place.
This is why I hate Ashley. Use the dual chainsaw shotgun earrings, the ones with cup hold. Oh yes, just mind the proximity. They can cause tinnitus when fired. Their past lives is when a random law is passed by 3 powerful nations, then 29 small nations are suddenly in breach of galactic law. I hate politics. No, actually, fuck you. Yep. I love the Alcor.
will look into it for you. In the meantime...
Well, I recognise Eugene as VA, but nope. Yeah, he's got one of those voices which just seems like it's very, very familiar, but it's just not one that you actually realise. Alcohol people, lovely Zeus, same.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I was wondering if I tried to seek out comfort or do the opposite and do bad things. And also, it's been a while since I actively engaged with dark past things. I would definitely not do bad things.
Something I can do to help?
Definitely not.
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault.
But tomorrow, strange I know from the series. Fair.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
My surprise, good.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say...
Plus, another military readiness act, so my empire has too much naval captive out. That's good, not doing bad things. Yes, I don't understand. I know you are. Just, you know, it's nice to get the verbal affirmation now and then.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Once you've watched it, I never use my capacity.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've played lots of mods. One gave me 20 soldiers per 25 pops. Let's imagine somewhere in the galaxy, a planet dominated by silicon-based life that actively debates whether carbon-based life is a real possibility or theoretical one, like we do on Earth. I would imagine that's the same, yeah.
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Want to adopt that thing. What, the L-Corps? Yes, the L-Corps, or the small thing.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
We get free ribbons, decorate it.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
The friendly thing. Yeah, the L-Corps.
To you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I love the L-Corps. These guys are weird.
And you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door.
These guys are essentially space dwarves. You know, the dwarf fantasy species.
Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I'm here.
I am Din Korlak.
We have a noodle. We have a noodle.
For you, Earth Clan.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the L-Corps.
One thing I wish Star Wars had is a copy feet of it. Do they dig diggy holes? No, well, yeah, sort of. And they're also very, very much concerned with money and clans.
I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Why are you so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
He's being a dick for no reason.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
One of my favourite space dwarves, the dwarf in Age of One's Planetfall. I think I have that. I've just never played it because I'm not good with most types of strategy games. And thank you for the hydration reminded. E. I will attempt to do this while disturbing KPS as little as possible. Yes, buddy? Can I help? Can I help you at all, buddy? You want to have a little bit of camera time? You want to see people? Look. Yeah. What's on this collar? There is a bell, there is a name tag, and there is a contact information thing. So basically, all the stuff that needs should he get lost. Oh, if you mean the actual details of the collar itself, it is a it is alternating studs and stars. And Dresden has a similar one, and his one's alternating crescent moons. And then would love on. He's a very affectionate cat. Very, very affectionate. Will literally blow up entire mountain ranges to make habitation mine easier. Nice. Very Emoto approve. Thought you would. We also measured, well, partially measured yesterday. Capius is about an inch longer than Dresden. Which is amazing because Dresden is fucking huge. But Dresden is just fat. Whereas Capius is actually, you know, bodily bigger. This Dresden is about as long as he is wide, and he's a chonk. Says they can jump up in my lap while I'm at my desk, and she's so small. Aww. Like, we do not know how old Capius is. Apparently, he thinks that my microphone needs to be pointed slightly more towards me, but no, Capius is supposed to be like that. Callie's had him for like a year now, I think, but rescued him when he was a little kitten. So that's probably why he's this big now. Cats come in two flavors: one very cuddly and will always desire attention; two tolerates your presence and will come to you if you need aid. Second one's Dresden. Dresden will come to you if he wants something, or will be an arsehole because he wants something. Because so yesterday the clocks went back over here, so which meant that their dinner time was essentially an hour later than it should be. So for 2 hours or more, they were both throwing the absolute biggest tantrums. Like, holy shit, they were throwing tantrums. Because they wanted food. They weren't getting it early because, you know, that's rewarding their behavior of being assholes. But, you know, the earphones that I brought over from England to connect to my Switch, so I could just play it without disturbing people, are now ruined thanks to this little bastard. He chewed them and ripped them to pieces. Actually, you know, chewed the fucking microphone off. And, you know, tore up the cabling. You wouldn't think he would do that looking at him now, because he's just so sweet. But yeah, when they want to be assholes and throw tantrums, they really can get out of hand. Like the last time that I wouldn't feed them early, Dresden, because where Dresden eats, he's got this mat, and then the food bowl's on the mat, and it's all on top of like a little shelf. He not only threw the mat on the floor, he threw the bowl under the shelf, so I actually had to go down and get it. And both just depends on the person in question. True. Jeez, yeah. Right. They settled on my lap now. I can go back to the game for about half an hour. So half an hour? Yeah, it's about an hour. Right. Okay. I'm still amazed at how smooth this is, because I remember playing this game 15 years ago, and just how Like, it was amazing. It was breathtaking for its time, but it was still considerably janky. I mean, considering it was also running at barely 30 FPS. But at the same time, Jesus. Is it you? No, it's not you. Is it? No, it's not you. Oh! Jesus! Oh! Capius has this bad habit of putting all of his weight into his paws. And he just placed one of them very, very sensitively. And was like, squish. Oh. Look at Charles have farts. Kate fart. No, that was not a fart. No. Thank you, E, for the attempt to scare me. I could have sworn that. Cats are dangerous at times, especially chonkers. Yeah, and comparatively, Capius is not much of a chonker. He is a chonk, but he's nowhere near as much of a chonker as Dresden. Dresden is the super chonker. Go get the codex entry. Oh yeah, I've got to do a quest with those as well. I think, as I recall, there's actually not much in the way of side quests that can open up until you do the council thing. So I'm going to go do the council thing. Or is that...
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Oh, Capius with the big stretchums. Yes. Citadel Tower. Ah, the best boy.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more
Best
time.
boy.
Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Best boy.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Don't want to keep you waiting. Hot.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails. The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
Asshole.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard.
Wanker.
You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
Wanker.
No right to say that. That's not his decision.
No, xenophobe rates. I know,
Shepard's
right?
mission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts.
It's good news. Jack's work is going to give them a peg leg to say and get away with work.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Good to hear it. Sometimes I hate my Wi-Fi. It's random resets. Oh shit. Sorry, to hear that,
You've
Wiccan.
made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
That's not how justice works. What the actual dick nuts?
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
His opinion, I feel like I'm going to suffocate stiff from breathing issues at the same time. Fine, name and face. Oh, not good at all.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was
We shouldn't talk about it here. Proceeds to talk about it here.
I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Ah, yes, game logic. So would I! No.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Repeats as a monster.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I need a gun. I love the way we're having this conversation just here. You know, like, the council was right there. There's people up there, so, you know, this shit got heard. People listened in. That was not a covert conversation. Ah.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Another one up here. I think that's 20 across the entire Citadel that you need to scan. And you wouldn't have thought that something like this would be all that well hidden, but they kind of are. Also a fairly decent way of getting XP and credits. I can never remember where they all are. And like, it's been a long time since I last played this. A long, long time.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Huh. Well, there might be one over here.
No, Commander.
I'll speak to him at length yet. Are there more in this area? I cannot remember. There we are.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere.
Really wish we would give like a location-based counter. It's like, yes, you found all of them in this area. Well done. Move on to the next area. Saying that, it's probably marked on my journal. No, it just says 4 out of 20. Don't think there's any others here. But I do need to go and find Garrus and find Rex, because, you know, I need my party. Directions? These ends proceeding, they will find MCs to down the Emporium Bank and the Consort Chambers. Presidium! Ah, yes, the bit which they added in a skip function for.
The Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
You press X to skip.
Oh, so now we just chase
I don't want to skip, but I actually liked these sequences.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
We hate you, Ashley, it's fine. Oh, excuse me. Oh, look, a keeper.
Look at that bug thing.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not. Just gonna hump it. This kind of seem a bit more like to talk to each other. Yeah. Something I always liked about the about BioWare games is when the characters will just talk to each other randomly. I mean, you know, it gets better in the later games, like in the later Mass Effects and Dragon Age Inquisition. But you know, they've always had that sort of thing going with their earlier games, like the Baldur's Gate games. Like their focus on attention to detail with the characters and the character arcs has always been one of my big draws to BioWare games because it's all so well written. Oh, it's Shadow Broker, dude. Nah. Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
You sound items. I want that. I want that. Can't afford any of this stuff. Oh, such foundation. Such foundation. Yes, thank you. Sell. I can just sell pretty much all of this. Apart from the upgrades. It's a base level 1. Psychic range voice makes my brain itchy. I mean, that's just telling it it's doing the right thing because, you know, it's meant to be representing a voice projected directly into your brain. Hey, I have been leveled up. I have more points to put into things and stuff into things. Button I wanted. Squad. 6 points. Beep, beep. Give me my shotguns, give me them, and give me some more charm. And what's now? Oh, give me barrier. My brand's that voice says it is. Get it out of there. Unfortunately, I can't. Right, so that's where I get to. Other than that is medium, average objects, and hard. Okay. Same here, pretty much. Set up and enter at your own peril. So at the edge of my mind. Yeah, same. Why did I do that? I don't even know why I'm putting points into him because I'm not going to be using him all that much. Same with her. Like, as soon as she's getting replaced by, well, technically for combat role she's getting replaced by Rex, but I'm probably getting Garrus first, so I'm replacing her with Garrus. She just tried to run for me, but there was a console in the way. Oh, look, another keeper. Presidium? Just gathering all the codex entries for the free XP. That's the consort chamber, isn't it?
welcome. I am Naylina.
You just place it with the gun turret in the meantime. The only downside would be that we'd have to move it on our own. Even then, that's not much of a downside.
Consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Bye.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always
In my interview in Imperial Science, basically say you found this time literally got a document for the
Yes, Shaira?
All farms aren't saying I'm so mentally ill, say as we supports the silver linings. No, thank you.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Keep your fingers to yourself. If there was any confusion over how horny BioWare is,
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I said no.
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect.
Well, it's hidden by a dress mostly. Save game. You might play at hand, thank you. I do not trust these kind of people. Don't blame you at all. Options. Quit. Yes. Yeah, I think with you know how close it is to normal end time, and the fact that I've got that's going to set up for a fairly lengthy conversation. I think that's where I'm going to end it. Give me touchy vibes without even touching, like their presence is touchy. So that race essentially exists because the creators of the game were horny. That pretty much is the reason. So, yeah. Slightly iffy. Excuse me. Let me just see. Is there anything to be gained by going on Twitch? I.e., is there anyone that I follow? Nope, there is not. Didn't think there would be, but never hurts to check. Yeah, those people are very much a sci-fi spa and brothel. Pretty much, yeah. Get banned, bot account. But yeah. Let me pour me a bath of holy water. But yeah. So that was it for today. That was Celebration of N7 Day. Got to a good start, you know, seeing just how good Mass Effect 1 looks in PS5 acceleration. It will be going on the stream queue at some point for RPG Thursday, most likely. I don't know when, but it's going to be doing the entire trilogy, and maybe Andromeda. Maybe I'll go back to Andromeda. I don't know. We'll see what goes on with Andromeda, because I've probably lost all my progress to Andromeda as well. Oh, bollocks. So I'll stream, or I'm going to leave out to stream. No, I'm over here. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon for me. I'm still around. Even if it was going to be going out after stream, it's, you know, it would have been when Kelly got home as well, and she's not going to be home for another 2.5 hours. Probably. But yeah, all be fine. We can talk. Oh, nails. Oh, yes. Joke. They're a little bit... They're not quite as good as they were because, you know, they're a few days old now, but yeah. And also the light's not picking up so well. It's basically sort of a metallic spacey purple colour. Yeah, so that's where I'm going to be ending things today. Thank you all very much for coming along and for your support. It's all been greatly appreciated, every single bit of it, however you've chosen to show it. Special shout outs go to Emoto for the 27-month resub. Thank you very much appreciated. Thank you to Space Fox for the gifted sub, and thank you very much for that. And congratulations to Josie for receiving it. And also thank you to Fox as well for the 1-bit donation. Very much appreciated, every single bit of it. Until next time, the next stream is going to be tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. GMT. I will be having a look at what the save data status is for Nier Automata. If it's intact, we'll be doing Nier Automata. If not, it's going to have to go on the sidelines until I can catch up to it, because there's a lot of gameplay that I've got to catch up on. A lot of it. Because I've basically got to finish the game twice. Again. Be fun, but at least I can just speed through it and not worry about anything else. I don't have to do any side quests or anything like that, and because I'm going to be playing on easy, I don't need to worry about us getting other weapons. Yeah, good fun. Catch up with the Automata. I even heard it, even when I said Nier Automata, I could that sounds so much like tomato. Brain was just taking that one, Brain just running through that one, and just shows that Thyrus and I have a similar sense of humour, similar brainwaves. And my rainbow badge went upside down. But yeah, we'll see. After that is, I believe, Vampire Masquerade Swan Song, which we're continuing with, and either we're finishing off MM and going into Galeb, or we have finished MM. I can't remember which one. I'm joking, stream wasn't over. Keep it for next time. Yeah, it's Vampire Masquerade Swan Song tonight, because tomorrow night is going to be the night after is going to be BioShock Infinite's 1999 mode. And then Thursday, I've got to check that as well. I've got to check Wasteland 3. That's going to be an arse. If that one hasn't transferred over either, that's going to be a real arse. Let's see. In fact, actually, I'll put that on my after stream stuff. Check Nier Automata. Swan Song we've got done. 1999 mode we caught up on because we had to skip the end of BioShock 2. Wasteland 3. Save data. Catch up on Detroit. Yeah. So yeah. I did check there wasn't anyone that I can throw you at, sadly. But yeah, so until next time, thank you very much for coming again and for your support. It's all greatly appreciated. Until next time, though, have yourselves a good rest of your day, a good night, a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening, whatever the time is for you. Until then, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye!